Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, and it is Hatching Tide. Okay, so we are here back in Old Gridania, and it's a very exciting time. Stylish dreamer, who are you? You new? Of weeds and whimsy. And we'll be getting a party eggy eyeglasses and a faces we wear. Party eggy eyeglasses. Come one, come all, for the happy season of Hatching Tide is upon us once more. What an excellent season it is! That's the spirit. How lovely to see you again, Lilith. Oh, it's Jilly Alipo. Oh, okay. Why is she going by a different name? You remember me, yes? It's Jilly Alipo. Come with another vision to share. This year, I dreamt of marvelous golden eggs rising from curious flora. Oh yeah, I think I don't recognize it because usually she has like a skin tight egg hat. I think. I don't think this is the first time I've ever seen her hair, so I didn't recognize her. Also, it said something about Dreamer or something on her nameplate before we started this. As we speak, our dreamers are hiding eggs in the black shroud for participants to lift from the shrubbery, thereby reenacting my dream. Successful seekers will be awarded with very stylish glasses. Oh yeah. I would say stylish. I would say thematic. Although, no little time has passed since I've had word from dear Nonota, who is organising the operation. I cannot help but worry something has gone awry. If only I could go and find her myself. But alas, I have duties to attend to here. Of course, Lilith, perhaps you'd be so kind as to seek Nonota out in my stead? Thank you. I hope she has returned to Gridania safely. It would be worth checking the Aetheryte Plaza before venturing further afield. She, too, should be wearing a pair of our thematic glasses, hers in the shape of a chicken. So many weird decorations. This looks like it's an alien. Like, yeah. Weird alien on a ship. Oh no, this is Jilly Alipo now. Okay then. Oh, people have got these pink, kind of like translucent rainbowy kind of umbrellas. They're kind of cool. Oh. And hers looks almost like a chandelier, kind of. With like flower petals. It's almost like stained glass. Eventually I'll get things like that as perhaps I'll one day finish the MSQ and finish the latest expansion. Will that happen? Surely, yes. One day, when I'm all sidetracked. Okay, where could she be? Ah. My glasses! They're a prize for participating in this year's Hatching Tide festivities, but... Marvellous! I chased a leafy beast and discovered a most fortuitous chicken. For now, I must away. I look forward to these Hatching Tide festivities and these springtime delights. Oh, hello, Lilith. A happy Hatching Tide to you. How can I be of service? Chili sent you? I suppose I have been gone for a while, but I've been having trouble hiding our eggs in the arena. As I was working, these tall, thick grasses suddenly sprung forth. I tried to trim them back, but not even my best gardening scythe could make the smallest impression. At best, I managed to slip a couple of leaves. Now, I can't help but worry that our arena is carpeted not by typical brambles, but a variety of leafkin. We can hardly send our egg hunters into a nest of monsters. Oh, what to do? You would help? A godsend truly. Then let us start by gathering information about this peculiar plant. Though I know adventurers generally prefer to slay monsters first and ask questions later, I shall head for the Botanist's Guild in the meantime. If you could ask around the Carline Canopy regarding the strange specimen, I would greatly appreciate it. Here, take one of the leaves I managed to salvage. Let us reconvene at the Aphrodite Plaza once we have gathered what information we can. Okay, some strange kind of leaf beast then. Greetings, adventurer. Have you come seeking a contract? This leaf, I dare say, comes from some variety of flytrap. We often receive petitions regarding rosettes, but I don't believe I've seen leafkin of this particular shade of green. Curious. Just as typical plant life flourishes during the season, so too do leafkin. I would not be surprised if some abhorrent strain had developed in the process. If you require assistance in cutting it, do not hesitate to ask. Welcome to the Carline Canopy. If there is any way I might be of service, need only ask. While I am well versed in the leaves steeped for myriad teas, my knowledge can offer no insight in this particular specimen. My apologies. However, we did have a guest come in search of a strange leafkin just a moment ago. An elegant gentleman wearing a shaded spectacle. He introduced himself as an alchemist specializing in the study of wild beasts. While he did seem somewhat eccentric, perhaps an expert of his standing might offer the assistance you require. I believe he said he was bound for Orgridania, should you desire to seek him out. Oh. Hey there, beautiful. You looking to hire? I'm good with a lance. Oh, I recognize this. A whole swarm of this Leaf King was crowded in a little corner of the Black Shroud just the other day. Never seen anything quite like it. So I tried giving it a poke. But would you believe it? The leaves and flowers just kept growing back. Easy as you please. Eventually I just gave up. There's one thing I can't stand. It's feeling impotent. You're back! Perfect timing! According to the folks at the Bottomless Guild, the leaf belongs to a type of highly durable leafkin. So durable, in fact, that the pieces you and I possess are apparently still very much alive. What did you discover? So, others have been similarly unsuccessful in cutting them back? In which case, developing an alternative strategy does seem in order. The alchemist you mentioned seems like a good lead, don't you think? An Elzen with his shaded spectacles? Perhaps that was the fellow with whom I was speaking earlier. He didn't say anything about chasing the leafy beast, after all. Oh, he did. Let's all head over and see if we can't find him. Okay. Let's head over to Orgridania. Okay, there he is. Oh, the fortuitous chicken has found me again, along with a lady of adventure. Yes, that sounds like me. Ravenous for leafkin, large and small, a wayfaring alchemist, her baron at your service. Whoa, what? Why, this is the very leaf I've been pursuing for moons upon moons. Moons upon moons upon moons upon moons. That is to say, if you are seeking assistance in combating this menace, I would be happy to help. We would be much obliged. As an alchemist, would you say that some sort of concoction might be effective against the creature? Oh, doubt you not the efficacy of my concoctions, little chicken. With this apparent leaf in his possession, Herberin the Great can finally realize his purpose of traveling to the Twelveswood. Can finally seize his quarry by the stalk and wrestle it into submission. But my enthusiasm overcomes me. You see, as I was poring over a Leaf King of this very persuasion, my eyeballs were subjected to quite a piece of mischief. Since then, they burn like all Seven's hells if exposed to sunlight, wind, or most anything. So as long as I wear these tinted lenses, I can remain upright and free of blinding pain and nausea for several hours at a time. Quite long enough to brew a tincture that shall spare you both a similar fate. Now, if you excuse me, I have ingredients to procure from the shaded bower. Well, wait! At least allow me to foot the bill. Ah ha ha! Just the bare sight of that leaf has imbued me with untold mercantile stamina. Like lightning flashed my gill, and like a mountain grew my spoils. Now then, I must give my thoughts. The leafkin in question is a troublesome strain of flytrap, possessed of vitality so great that it sprouts forth with abundance from the very spot it had been shorn. Therefore, by thwarting its regenerative properties, we may cut this tarot down to size not only in the metaphorical sense, but the literal. You two have living pieces of its tender floral flesh. Combined with my chosen ingredients, they should yield a distillation that will forestall the creature's recovery. The effects will be temporary, but a skilled hand needs only a few moments, no? Seek your scythe in Herberon's bane, and mow with all your might. What wonderful news! Can you imagine if the creature were only susceptible to fire? An egg hunt through a field of ash is hardly what Jilly dreamed of. Fire? Heavens forfend, my dear chicken! The act of stepping in itself is transcendent communication, or so they say. To inhale the life breath of the forest, to welcome within one's heart the bounties of the land, to occasionally have one's eyes squirted with burning venom. These are the experiences we live for. Not to mention all the free samples of plant life to be gained along the way. Were I not liable to keel over at any moment, I would like nothing better than to slice the shrubbery by your side. However, I have every confidence that a brave adventurer such as yourself will succeed where I have failed. Now, let us commence. Make me the happiest man in the realm, and bestow upon me your leaves. Just as oil dissolves oil, the extracts from this leaf shall counteract their own regenerative properties, whereby this shall be brought thusly, and that should be, yes, from all angles. May this scythe strike true. I offer up my masterpiece, my soul, my well-lubricated garden scythe. In your hands, may it hack away our hardships. Exterminate! Let's not to get too carried away, shall we? Think of the children. Now that our garden scythe is equipped to cut back the fly traps, We are one step closer to reclaiming our arena. Rest assured, your efforts will be rewarded with exclusive Hatching-type gifts. But, do take care to avoid any squirting venom. Herberin, the Upright, would like to join this sortie to observe the effects of his alchemical miracle, insofar as they can be observed with scalded eyeballs. Of course, let us watch Lightus work from a safe distance. Our arena is a fair walk from here, so I'll have the Dreamers arrange for a chocobo carriage. Come and find me when you are ready to depart. Ready to clear our arena of troublesome sprigs and stalks? Just say the word, and an egg usher shall whisk us away. Seasonal event instants unlocked. You can now participate in the sprig cleaning. Wield a special garden scythe to slay troublesome traps and retrieve Archon eggs. All classes and jobs are eligible to participate in sprig cleaning. Speak with the egg ushers in Miketo's amphitheater or the Acorn Orchard to travel to the arena. Okay, let's do this. When you are ready, I shall escort you to the egg arena. If I may provide any further assistance, do not hesitate to let me know. In order to continue this quest, you must first clear 4 stages of sprig cleaning. You may learn more about sprig cleaning by speaking with the egg usher. Instructions? In my MMO? There they are. Some troublesome traps crowding our arena. Use the garden scythe, Hyberin, prepared for us, and start hacking away. This is a scythe. Let's do this shit. So, okay. Oh, okay. Why just go through here? Oh, what a splendid beauty do I spy upon among the weeds. Bring me some of its flesh. What connection of spirit these marvelous creatures clearly inspire among you? This is the last arena. We need trimmed. I know it's a little to ask, but I have every faith in you. Cool, we got did I get max? I have no idea. Real special brilliant eggs. The tricolor enamel finish of this prophetic egg is singularly captivating to behold. Magnificent work! Thanks to you, our hatching tide participants may search for eggs in safety and comfort. Indeed, my alchemical solution exceeded even my own expectations. You have delivered me a vision, a dream. Not to mention sprigs of most troublesome trap. How I shall probe. How I shall stare. All without risk of what remains of my vision. Well, I'm glad he seemed pleased with the results. Go ahead and tell Jilly the egg hunt may proceed as scheduled. Our arena was filled with leafkin? No wonder preparations were taking longer than expected. I am glad to hear the issue has been resolved and that everyone emerged unscathed. Not only did Lilith clean up those sprigs and sprouts, she also managed to retrieve the eggs that were lost to the foliage. We should be ready to hide the eggs anew and begin the festivities. I would like to thank the alchemist who was so crucial to the operation. Do you think Master Herberin is still in Gridania? Eureka! The man himself. You sound, cheerful? Fair chicken. Cheerful does not describe her half of my mood, for Herberin the Peerless has made a discovery for the ages. I was going to say eggs, but ages. From leafkin samples you provided me, I was able to concoct a regenerative ointment for my poor, blistered eyeballs. I am cured. My habit of sticking my face too close to an object of study has, at long last, served me well. For where once venom splashed, so too did an antidote. Can you imagine how else one might manipulate the properties of these fantastic creatures? We could develop cures upon cures, and devise agents upon agents. We are witnessing a golden age of alchemy, rising resplendent from fields of foul leafkin. Goodness, this must be what the eggs in my dreams represented, the bright hopes for the future that this discovery portends. So it was you, my oval comrades, who spoke of destiny. Had I but listened. Alas, Herberin has been a fool. But no longer. I shall hereby heed the wisdom of Egg, and continue my work with full faculties. All is thanks to you. You seem to possess a great appreciation for the spirit of hatching tide, and also a pair of promotional glasses. Oh, these? These I wear not for protection against the elements, but as a reminder of the catalyst that changed my fate forevermore. It does me proud to see how hatching tide brings joy to one and all, and our celebrations have but scarcely begun. Lilith, please accept these glasses as a token of our appreciation. You have more than earned them. Our dreamers will continue patrols of the area. Oh, the arena. But we very well may need some more further trimming. Your assistance would be much appreciated, and rewarded with special hatching type gifts. You can now participate in spring cleaning as many times as you wish by speaking with the egg ushers in Meat Catcher's Amphitheater or the Acorn Orchard. Race against the clock as you slash your way through endless stages of shrubbery and aim for the highest score possible. You may earn special brilliant eggs by completing sprig cleaning. Special brilliant eggs may be traded with the dreamers in Meat Catcher's Amphitheater for gear and items. So this has been the Hatching Tide event for 2026. See you next time. Bye for now.